U18 Sports with your host, Ryan Woods.
Strap yourself in
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's Brockville Braves 2021 Draft Player Interview. I'm Ryan Woods and joining me now is Braves draft choice Jackson Arango. How's it going, Jackson?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. So the past few seasons you've been playing with the Upper Canada Cyclones program. How has their system been in your player development?
It's been really good. I really enjoyed playing with the guys on the team. Even through ups and downs, like everyone was always in a good mood. Everyone always wanted to get better. So it was a really good environment to improve my skills in.
This year you were selected in the 11th round by the Brockville Braves. What was your reaction to learning that you had been drafted to Brockville?
Oh, it was pretty good. I was pretty excited, obviously, because I know most of the guys on that team. I'm just really happy to be playing with some of them. Sure, and being able to kind of stay with them throughout our hockey career.
Braves head scout David Graham described you as a puck-moving defenseman who plays a simple game and has the potential to be a good power play quarterback. Would you consider that to be on par with the way that you would describe your game?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely consider myself as a offensive defense for sure. I really probably my most valuable skill set is definitely puck movement and playmaking for sure.
Looking forward to next season, what are your expectations and goals heading into this season? Are you hoping to make the U18 team out of camp?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely am really hoping to make that team for sure. It'd be really good skill development for me. I'm excited to meet the new coach, and I'm excited to see all the guys on the team.
The Braves did struggle quite a bit last year with the U18 squad, and they only scored 6 goals in the 7-game series they played against Kemptville. Given that Kemptville's one of the best teams in the league, though, so we'll give them a bit of a break there. But are you still hopeful that you'll be able to help turn things around for the U18 team and be able to provide some offense for them?
Yeah, for sure. I know that offense from the back end is always very important. I know that David Graham had said that he needs more offense on the team, and I'm definitely willing to bring that to the team.
Last season was different than any other, with constant interruptions to the schedule and going weeks at a time without being able to play games. What are some of the things that you like to do to keep busy while away from the rink?
Well, I go to the gym a lot. That kind of keeps me busy often, and I also enjoy fishing. Ice fishing keeps me busy.
You mentioned knowing a lot of the players who are currently in the Braves organization. I know you played with Cole Shepherdson, Nate Thompson, and Nate Galbraith in the Cyclones program. So how does that help you making the transition to an organization with those as well as some other players that you're familiar with?
Oh yeah, it makes it definitely a lot easier knowing their playing styles for sure. It's always good to know more kids when you come to a new team. It can be tough when you go to a team and you don't know many kids and be shy. But I think definitely having those guys on the team is going to make my experience there a lot better.
Next up, we've got the Game Day 5. I have 5 Game Day related questions that I can ask you. And the first one is, are you a fan of taking a Game Day nap on game days?
Yeah, so just this year I started kind of taking into consideration how important my game day routine is. And definitely game day naps I find are very important.
Do you have a favorite pre-game meal?
Yeah, I love chicken breast with some Greek salad and rice, definitely.
Do you have any superstitions? Are you a pretty superstitious player?
I'm not very superstitious, but I definitely need to make sure everything's right. I'm very organized game day. I need to make sure I have all my equipment ready because the last thing I want is to be missing something.
I used to always have nightmares leading up to game days where I would get to a venue an hour away and then like my helmet's missing or my one sock is missing. Do you ever have that happen to you?
Well, I've like practiced with the Cyclones. I've got out to Cardinal, which is about an hour away for me, and I get out there and I just realized when I get there that I'm missing one of my skates. So one of the guys on the team had to run back to their house and get me an old pair of skates, which worked out fine. But it's definitely, it's definitely scary.
Absolutely. Is there any style of music or any artist that you like to listen to in the dressing room when getting ready for the game?
Well, I definitely like AC/DC for the game for sure, but I just like really loud music for sure because I really try to get into the game and kind of get myself pumped up. I really like being excited before the game.
That's a great choice. And finally, for the game day 5, if you score a big goal or make a big play, what's your go-to celebration?
Oh, well, definitely got a lot of celebrations, but I definitely love celebrating with my teammates. I definitely love jumping into the boards and definitely doing some dragging my hand on the ice, tending to shoot an arrow or something like that. Definitely one of my favorite celebrations.
Do you have a favorite NHL team?
Yeah, since I was about 4 years old, probably I've been cheering for the LA Kings. I remember seeing them winning the cup when I was really young, and that's just kind of what made me cheer for them. Even though they're not a very good team, that's definitely the team that I've been cheering for a while.
Do you have any players that you like to watch that might influence the way that you play your position?
Yeah, definitely. Tyson Berry on the Edmonton Oilers. He's a like a really good player, like two-way player, which is what I really like. Same with Drew Doughty. I like him a lot because he's very physical, and that's kind of my kind of playing style. So I enjoy watching him.
And finally, if you had to pick one highlight from your hockey days, what's one memory, whether it be a big goal or a tournament that your team has won, that comes to mind?
It would definitely be the tournament of Montreal Meltdown. It was a very prestigious tournament. It was basically a brick tournament in Montreal, and we were expected to like just get destroyed, but we actually went undefeated, won the finals, and definitely the goal that I scored in the finals was the best because like the arena just blew up in cheer, and it was just like, the best feeling ever.
You gotta love a good underdog story. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
on. Thanks for coming on, Jackson, and best of luck next season.
Thanks for having me. Have a good one.
You too.